Closer to the winter months, that doesn't mean that your garden has to be bare or boring. You can add plenty of color to carry you through the winter months. So we're joined by Kara Ziegler from Pike Nurseries this morning to show us some of the great options we have to go through these next few months. Good morning, Kara.
Good morning.
All right, I already see some beautiful color here behind you that I would typically not necessarily think of winter, but what do we have?
There are so many things that you can use in your garden to carry you through, or you have color all the way through until spring starts up again.
Which is nice because January, February, those can be kind of blah months around North Georgia. So having some nice color in your garden kind of lifts your spirits.
Yes, absolutely. And there's so many things that you can use.
Okay, what do we have?
Okay, first of all, we have your pansies and violas, which are, your tried and true. They stay blooming, all the way through the cool season. And then there's a lot of fun things that you can pair those with. So first of all, we have heuchera, and heuchera comes in a lot of different colors. It's evergreen. It adds color and texture to your pansy planting. Another fun thing to do is to add bulbs to it. So when you're planting your pansies in the ground, you can plant bulbs, and then you'll have the bulbs come up in March as soon as it starts to get warm, and you'll have color first thing in the early spring.
Which is almost like a nice little surprise after the winter.
Exactly, and you can put them in your pots too, which is what's neat about them. And next we have the ornamental cabbage, and those come in a lot of different colors and textures and can add a lot of texture to your planting.
And I think that's really what's most interesting there. I mean, you've got great colors, but you don't even necessarily have to have a lot of color to have a lot of interest.
That's exactly right. Adding texture to your garden really can make it pop.
Okay.
And then next we've got some shrubs that you can do as well that will add a lot of color. We have camellias here, and camellias, this one is a sasanqua type and actually blooms in fall to early winter, and then the japonica types will bloom more like January, February, so you can pair these and add these to your garden and have blooming all the way through. And they're evergreen as well. And then we have red twig dogwoods, which is a really neat plant. It loses all of its leaves, but it has the red stems all the way through winter, so that's something else that's so fun to add to your garden.
Yeah, don't give up in the winter months.
That's right. There's so much that you can do.
All right, so what do you have going on at Pike Nursery this weekend?
So we have a clearance event this weekend, and we've got 20 to 50% off the entire, a lot of categories in the entire store.
Okay.
It's going to go Thursday through Sunday, so definitely come out for that.
All right, thank you, Kara.
9:46 now, and a quick reminder for you, remember when you watch